1996 wasn't unusual, but the label written in trembling black marker. Harborview 8-sided. There were only 7 on the old list, right? Evan asked quietly. Maria nodded, her jaw tight. Until now, Harborview had a legend, a whispered ghost story told in bars and alleyways. In 1988, 8 local teenagers were said to have witnessed something so dangerous the city had buried it. 7 of them had disappeared over the next 2 years. Their deaths were chalked up to drugs, accidents, suicides. The 8th was never found. Some said he left town. Others said he was still here, hiding, watching. But the case was old, buried, and officially closed. Yet the cassette held in the dead man's hand suggested something else. Maria carefully removed it, slipping it into an evidence bag. Let's get this copied before the department hears about it. The tape recorder word in the small office Maria used as her unofficial command center. She hit play. A young man's voice, panicked, whispered over a hiss of static. "My name is Daniel Price. If you find this, they're still out there. We didn't imagine it. We saw the shipment, the bodies in crates. We tried to tell someone. That's why the others died. They're watching me." The tape snapped into silence, like someone had cut the recording mid-sentence. Evan swallowed. Human trafficking. Here. Maria shook her head. In 88. No. Something worse. Look at the docks now. Half the warehouses are owned by shell companies. Drugs move through here all the time. And Daniel Price just happened to suddenly come back 8 years later? Evan said. Maria stared at the pause tape. Or maybe he never left. She rewound, listening again to the trembling voice. "Bodies in crates," she murmured. "If this is real, we're sitting on a massacre no one ever reported." They spent the morning combing through old case files. Daniel Price had indeed been one of the original Harborview 8. He was 17 when he vanished without a trace. No body, no leads, no parents demanding answers. His mother had died of an overdose 6 months before his father was serving a life sentence in Walpole. The other 7 kids? Dead. All between 88 and 90. "We're reopening it," Maria said flatly. "I don't care what the chief says." Evan raised an eyebrow. "On what grounds?" "On the grounds that a man was murdered holding evidence from that case. And I don't trust anyone else with this." Evan hesitated. "You think this is bigger than Harborview PD?" "I think," Maria said carefully, "that someone in this department helped bury the original case." Evan felt a chill. "You're talking corruption. In Harborview." "I know, shocking." They started with the cannery, the last known location of Daniel Price. The place reeked of mildew and rust, with broken conveyor belts and shattered windows that let in shafts of dusty light. Teenagers had tagged the concrete walls with